Star Wars 5-Minute Stories Strike Back, the 6th story in the collection. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Clash at Cloud City. Leia stepped off the Millennium Falcon and quickly studied her surroundings. She and her friends Han, Chewbacca, and the droid C-3PO had landed on the floating Cloud City after barely escaping Darth Vader and the Empire. Han's old friend Lando Calrissian ran all of Cloud City. Han promised his team that they would be safe there, but Leia couldn't help worrying. "How are you doing, you old pirate? So good to see you," Lando said to Han. Leia tried to enjoy the beautiful city in the clouds, but she sensed that something was wrong. The next morning, Lando led the group to breakfast. Darth Vader was waiting for them with a fearsome bounty hunter, Boba Fett, son of the famous warrior Jango Fett. It had all been a trap. Han fired his blaster, but the Sith Lord easily swatted away the bolts as stormtroopers swarmed Leia and her friends. "I'm sorry," Lando called to Han. The Empire had made him betray his friend, but Han just clenched Leia's hand tight. There was no escape this time. Leia and her friends were taken deep into Cloud City. Lando revealed that they were all bait for Luke, who was far away training to become a Jedi. Darth Vader knew that Luke would come to help his friends, and when he did, Vader planned to freeze the young Jedi in carbonite and deliver him to the Emperor, Lord Sidious. But Darth Vader wanted to test the carbonite system on Han first. Leia had never felt so powerless as she watched Han being led away. "I love you," Leia said. "I know," Han replied. With a huge screech and a blast of carbonite, Han was frozen. "He's alive," Lando said, checking Han's vitals, "and in perfect hibernation." The carbonite system had worked. Leia and her companions were pulled away to be taken back to Darth Vader's ship. Han Solo was given to Boba Fett to be delivered to the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. As Leia looked back at Han's frozen face, she wondered if she would ever see him again. Darth Vader had been right about Luke. As soon as he had sensed his friends were in danger, he traveled to Cloud City. Leia saw Luke right before the Imperial stormtroopers pulled her away. "Luke! Luke, don't!" Leia called. "It's a trap! It's a trap!" Luke knew his friends would never be safe until Darth Vader was defeated. The young Jedi searched Cloud City until he found the Sith Lord. "The Force is strong with you, young Skywalker," Darth Vader said, raising his red lightsaber, "but you are not a Jedi yet." Luke ignited his blue lightsaber. Their blades clashed. Darth Vader pushed Luke into the carbonite chamber, but Luke leapt free just in time. "Impressive," Darth Vader said. "Most impressive." Meanwhile, Leia, Chewie, and C-3PO were still in danger. They had almost reached the Imperial ship when suddenly their captors were attacked. Lando was rescuing them. The team battled their way back to the Millennium Falcon and zoomed away from Cloud City. Darth Vader forced Luke back and back until there was nowhere for Luke to go. "There is no escape," Darth Vader said. Luke looked down into the huge chasm beneath him. There had to be a way out of this. "Join me, and I will complete your training," Darth Vader told Luke. "I'll never join you," Luke said. Darth Vader reached out to Luke. "I am your father," he said. Luke couldn't believe it. The Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi had told Luke that his father was a Jedi hero, destroyed by Darth Vader. "Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son," Darth Vader said. Luke had so many questions. But he knew one thing for sure. Darth Vader had hurt his friends over and over again. He could never join the villain. Luke let go and fell into the huge chasm beneath him. He fell until he grabbed onto an antenna at the very bottom of Cloud City. "Leia! Leia!" Luke called out. Far away on the Falcon, Leia couldn't stop feeling that Luke needed her. She knew that turning back would put them in danger once again, but she couldn't abandon her friend. "We've got to go back," she told Lando and Chewie. They piloted the ship back to Cloud City. "Look, someone's up there," Lando said, pointing to a small figure hanging from an antenna. It was Luke. Lando raced to the airlock and rescued Luke just in time. Leia hugged her friend close as Lando and Chewie piloted the Falcon to safety. Back with the rebellion, Luke and Leia thought about all the work ahead of them. They had to rescue Han from Jabba the Hutt, and they had to find a way to stop Darth Vader once and for all. Together, however, they might just have a chance.